The new moon in Pisces is this week, and I want to make sure that you're ready for it. Do you know how to celebrate this new moon in Pisces? Do you know what you should be doing, what you should be fixing, what you should be letting go of, where you should be starting over? Let's talk about it. So, when the new moon is in Pisces, this is a time for you to really practice being very observant with yourself. It's also a time for you to imagine the future that you want and start putting your goals in place. So let's talk about the observant self first, because that is really, really important. This time during the new moon in Pisces means that you need to be looking at the things within yourself that maybe there's some trauma, there's some issues, there's something there, emotional reactions. You need to just kind of let them go. Don't react. Don't freak out. Don't be angry, etc. Just let them go. Watch these sensations and these emotional reactions and then watch them fade away, practicing an amazing type of meditative mindfulness that's easy for a lot of neurodivergent people to handle. This non-reaction starts by observing the feelings, identifying them, and letting them roll away. This is a great time to do the age-old trick of writing down emotions that you no longer need or want to keep in here, and then burning it and scattering the ashes. Burning it always will make you feel better, I promise. This is a great time to release resentments that you've been holding on to that have been holding you back. Once you do that, it's time to imagine the future that you want. Make a list, a very solid, very honest list of what it is that you want. What are your manifestations? Where are you wanting to go this year, next year, in 10 years? Next, write down what it is that's been stopping you from doing that. Is it money? Is it people? Is it emotions? Whatever it is, even if it's some little tiny thing. I hate this bitch from 3rd grade and therefore I'm not going to do X, Y, Z. If you identified with that, then you're probably an earth sign. Just saying. By observing your fears, you can overcome them. I know you guys have heard the saying, the only way out is through. The only way for you to face your fears and truly overcome them is to actually face your fears. So what if you walk away from a job that, yes, you've been at a long time, but it's super toxic? So what if you were to walk away from a relationship? So what if you were to pack up and move across the country? What are the things that are stopping you from getting your manifestations? This new moon in Pisces is a phenomenal time for you to start over. Now, the downside to a new moon in Pisces is that you can get caught up in all of this fantasy about your manifestations and where you want to go. So don't let your head drift off into the clouds too much. You got this. I promise you.